what is great about Kaiju Eiga is that you actually have these creatures that are above morality and above ethics. They are forces of nature. Forces of nature. You see, for example, in when Godzilla is fighting Mothra or Ghidorah, you can root for the bad guy. You can root for the monster that is not the good kaiju. It's like a wrestling match in a way. You know, you can sometimes like the bad wrestler, the evil wrestler more than you like the good wrestler. And in this instance, when you see the movie, there's such undying love in the way we design, light, and animate the kaiju that we just represent them almost like a tornado, and the Jaeger is like a hurricane. They're forces of nature clashing in the middle of a city and bringing destruction that has, fortunately, no reflection on the real world. Nobody's going to be worried about a copycat kaiju attack in a city because a kaiju saw the movie and he said, "I'm going to destroy Seattle." You know, there's no real consequence.
You rescued her. You raised her. You're not protecting her now. You are holding her back.
1, don't you ever touch me again. 2, don't you ever touch me again.
1, don't ever touch me. Yeah. That was all the man here. That was total improvisation.
Yeah,
that wasn't in the script.
No, it wasn't in the script, but it was an improvisation. But you know, it was really about rank. You know, we Del Toro and I and we all of us we spoke about the sort of army, the strategy of an army team here. This is an army. This is the resistance, and you know that scene. You know he's kind of being insubordinate at the time, and
which comes very naturally for me.
Yeah, well, no doubt. And I had to just put him in his place, and he, you know, I think it was one of those takes where you know he turns around and he pulls me, and I'm walking past, and he's a big lad, and he pulled me a little bit too rough that take. So I was like, listen, brother.
Right, take it easy, hot dog.
I mean, every part of the kaiju cell. Cartilage, spleen, liver, even the crap. But the brain, too much ammonia. So what's the deal, little fella?
Well, that's classified. So I couldn't tell you, even if I wanted to. But it is pretty cool.
Well, I think my character certainly, there's probably a lot of Guillermo in that character. In terms of my character loves these monsters, and instead of just wanting to bash them and destroy them, he wants to really learn from them. And Guillermo, as we all know, loves monsters and creatures. So perhaps that was his influence in writing the character.
And I just personally profit from their demise. I've, you know, created this relationship whereby, you know, I'll clean up this mess for you, and then you have to give me the exclusive rights to harvest these things and make a living selling to rare collectors of rare, you know. Plus, there's all these byproducts that I've figured out a way to, you know, kaiju powder is like Viagra, and hormone cream will make your skin into a 16-year-old's, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's an endless wellspring to satiate the unlimited appetites of our hedonist friend Hannibal Chow.
Enough. I've seen what I need to see.
Me too. She's my co-pilot.
Before the start shooting, you know, Guillermo said, "You are Mako as you are." So I think he found some way to, you know, maybe inside of me, he can find some more Mako's, you know, characters. I think, but I don't think, you know, I'm like that person. But you know, she's really brave and tough, and she can face her trauma. I love this character.
You know, as an actor, it's, you know, you want to do a few things in your career, you know. You want to play a cowboy, and, you know, you want to be a pirate or whatever it is, and you want to do the movie where you're saving the world. And this was our version of that.
This is like, you know, sort of being asked to be in Star Wars again, you know, and like playing Obi-Wan Kenobi or something, you know what I mean? That's what it felt like to play Stack of Pentecost.